Hey guys, welcome back to Metroid Prime. We finished cleaning up Chozo Ruins last time. We got the Wave Buster. Didn't even show it off because how useless it is.
Did you mean to fall down here?
Yeah, kind of. We need to use the half pipe. I think I'm trying to go back to Talon Overworld. Either that or Magmore Caverns.
Yeah, I guess we'll see here in a second. One of those two would lead us back. It depends on what entrance you want to go to the Phazon Mines.
Yeah,
That's
this
the
area, this room right here in Chozo is kind of like a nexus. Best way I can describe it, it has like 3 elevators you could choose from. So
yeah, I go back to Magmore, you go out to Talon, or you continue onwards in the set area, which leads to a decent chunk of sections in Chozo. Probably the area you kind of like shortcut around in the most.
Yeah. Talon Overworld, so I'm going through there. Yeah, we got talking about how the gravity suit looks pretty cool last episode, and I said, yeah, every time I see Samus in gravity suit, I get so giddy because it's like, oh, I'm late game.
Oh yeah, no, this one takes you here. I don't know why I thought this was going to Magmore.
Yeah.
This is the entry to Phazon
Yeah,
Mines.
this one makes the most sense to go to because it's literally like right here. Where the Phazon Mines elevator is.
Yeah, and also because now with the new beam, there's a new item in the very beginning, and there's no other easy way to get to it. This is probably the best way to get it.
Yeah, so we're going through here because, well, like Lester said, we got now we got plasma beam.
Radiation detected. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You gonna be getting radiated.
And then could be that purple mysterious purple, really dark blue mysterious goop we've been seeing.
So we get purple out of that. It looks like a nice blue. Later games they make it more of a dark blue.
Yeah, it's like a navy blue.
Yeah.
Really deep navy blue. Radiation poisoning. And
Ooh, a purple door.
Purple door. We need the wave beam for that one. But yeah, right here at the beginning of Phazon Mines, there is another beam combo that we can get, and it's probably by far the worst one.
Yeah, I mean, it has like one use. 100% completion.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That it?
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you can find some use for this against certain enemies and maybe some of the final boss, but even then, that's kind of a reach. The plasma beam is actually stronger on its own than the beam combo.
Yeah. And we're gonna be getting it here in a second. It's in the room where we got what? What do you mean door can't be opened with that weapon? I'm not even near it.
Shooting the door while shooting forward. Yeah, I don't understand
that
either.
Stupid space pirate got me pinned against the wall.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. We also need to blow up this wall here with Bendezium.
And how convenient that dropped the power bomb too.
How convenient. I got power bomb like ammo refill right when I used one. So.
Is there a set number? Well, obviously, there's a set number of missiles in the game, but do you guys know how many exactly?
I think it's like 250 in this game.
Yeah, so I think this one it's 250.
Oh, hey, there we go. Used it. I used it.
Yeah,
I used the Wave Buster.
Against the Wave Troopers, that's probably the best use, actually.
Yeah, but you guys see that red door over there? That's what we're going to unlock. Like I said, it kind of leads to probably the worst missile combo in the game. But yeah, I see the charge shots work better because, look, they're stunned. I don't worry about them. I know that the Wave Buster's like, oh.
They're probably the easiest ones to deal with out of the 4 different types of troopers, too, because of that. Like, you can kind of stun the ice ones, because sometimes they freeze with your shots, but the wave guys, they always freeze with a charge shot.
I have to say, I really like the Wii version of this game. I didn't think I would, because I'm so used to playing the GameCube version of this game. But I enjoyed playing the Wii version.
Yeah, it has a lot of like nice quality of life stuff when it comes to the controls.
Ice Spreader. See, that one's a better one.
Yeah. Well, it's a souped-up super missile, I feel, because it does the same thing while freezing enemies. Only downside is it takes 10 missiles now instead of 5.
Yeah. So you have to go all the way to the end of this long hallway in order to blow up this wall here with a power bomb. Just to scan this computer to unlock the red door that was all the way back there.
Is it the master computer?
Yeah.
I guess.
for that door, anyways.
Then why are you looking behind a gate?
Yeah, a gate you need to blow up. Because I don't see any openings on that to just, like, maybe unlock it.
That's silly.
That is silly. So now I have to walk all the way back down here.
Aw, man, backtracking in my video games.
Get backtracking
In my Metroid
Metroid
games.
What is this? Where's my linear game? Where's my fusion? Where's my other M? Where's the Prime 3? Oh wait, no, they all have backtracking too. There's no true linear game where you never go backwards. Every game in the series has some kind of backtracking, even the linear ones.
Yeah.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
It
Now
sounds
we're
really
talking.
cool, and then you realize no, it's not.
Yeah. It kind of works the same as the Wave Buster. If you use it, it kind of like siphons missiles. But you get a cool flamethrower. Too bad its range is horrible.
Yeah, it's like we think the plasma beam range already is kind of bad. Oh no, no. The flamethrower is like maybe 3 feet out, and that's it.
It's only good for close-up combat. That's about it.
And you think Wave Buster uses a lot of missiles? If it uses about, say, 2 missiles a second, the flamethrower uses like 5. It uses so many missiles.
I don't even know if I use it. I really don't. I don't like using the flamethrower.
Yeah, it takes up too many missiles, and the plasma alone is stronger than flamethrower in most regards. Well, again, you never really see anyone who picks it up use it by today's standards, because it's not very useful.
And since we're here, we're gonna introduce ourselves to this guy right here.
Yeah, one of its kind, too.
Yep. Meet the Phazon Elite. Just a souped-up elite pirate. That's
I
it.
think he has slightly more health, but that's about it. I don't even think he does more
Yeah.
damage.
Was he the pet?
Oh, no, he's faster.
Yeah.
There's his souped-up difference.
Oh,
Now he's on
yeah.
speed.
Yeah, he's kind of a pet. He was just, sitting in a stasis tube. This is the only time you're going to be fighting this thing. There's no other Phazon Elite in this entire game. So when you see this, scan it. It's the only time you're ever going to see it. Usually I do this like very late game, not ready to beat the game. And then I realized, nah, I can do it now. Got power bombs coming back anyways.
Yeah, as
So
soon
might
as you get
well.
power bombs, you can do this, technically.
Yeah,
Yeah, big boy.
yeah. I like how later Metroid games, the power bombs usually like the last freaking upgrade you get anymore.
Yeah.
But like earlier ones, they give it to you pretty early in the game.
Yeah. Oh, I think the worst offender of that is actually Other M specifically, because they teach you within the first hour of the game how to use all your equipment, which includes power bombs. You don't get the power bombs until the last 10 minutes of the game. It is by far the worst one. Because they teach you how to use it, take it away for your entire adventure, give it back for the final hit of the final boss. Thank you. Why did you do this?
But yeah, when you beat the Phazon Elite, you get another chosen artifact, so...
Worth it.
Yep, you have to do it anyways to beat the game.
Yep.
At least it wasn't just another missile or something.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe that could be a missable thing, or at least with earlier versions, because I believe you walked out and, like, left 2 rooms to come back with how, like, the reset stuff would work in this game, that pirate no longer exists.
Yeah.
Just kill
I
him
think
if
the
you
artifacts...
made him free for very obvious reasons.
Probably wondering, why aren't you using the missiles? I don't know. I don't want to waste missiles if I don't have to. I'm going to take on unnecessary hits to these stupid turrets. But we're going to go and just jump all the way down here. Just take fall damage.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to bother. Okay, time to do this again.
I think, yeah, it's still set up for how you had it from getting grapple, so you don't even need to do the room,
Yeah.
technically. You could probably just go up the top and drop your way down.
Yeah.
I'd be scared having to climb a ladder like that and roll across it like that.
Yeah. I remember I have to get the red thing to.
Yeah, you set it up so you
lined
go
up
up the
with
red
everybody.
path directly.
Yeah,
Makes
'cause
sense.
We don't need to use the yellow because we got it already.
Yeah, at
No
this
yellow.
point, you would just use that as a shortcut to get back to the beginning. But you're kind of committed now to be in here.
Look at me and my speedrun strats thinking that would work. Just
Yeah.
leaving the premises whenever I place a bomb down.
You went
Like,
so
thinking that
fast,
was gonna
you didn't
work.
even stay there long enough for the trigger. Too fast.
Literally left the thing before the bomb had detonated to activate the machine. I didn't even, just like, what are you doing? Just stop, just be patient for a moment.
Yeah, just wait a sec. Just like with the
Itchy
morph
finger.
ball puzzles, you kind of need to be in it with the morph ball.
Sorry for hurting your eyes, folks.
You also
Yeah,
hurt
fuzzy
the
visors
bit rate a bit
effect.
because of static. That effect never really made much of a difference on bit rates, oh god.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to level 2. We're going to be going all the way down to level 3. Sub-level 3. And it's going to be kind of a doozy. This is the part of the Phazon Mines where I kind of... I wouldn't say dread doing because I've played this game for not millions of years, but lots of times. I meant to say millions of times, but you know, this part always still just bothers me because it's kind of hard and you can get hurt pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is more or less the Phazon at this point, because in level 3, like the basement area of the Phazon Mines, that's where you run into the most exposed Phazon. So one wrong move and you could just jump in a pool of it. It'd just be kind of draining your health really fast.
Like Magmore Caverns, except it's more deadly.
Yeah. Also, no suit really prevents you until you're at the very end.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, at least with Magmore, it's like you get a suit because you needed to get through there. How in the heck did that work?
I don't know. I said the same thing. I was like, how did I hit you?
Like you hit the floor next to him. It's like, good enough. Freeze.
Freeze. And did you see the effect? It acted like it did freeze. Like, if he got frozen at that moment, like,
Yeah,
from
froze
that
mid-motion.
It's kind of funny. All these power troopers. Good old super missile just take care of these guys. I have to say, these guys are kind of the most annoying.
Yeah.
I have to say,
I think they're
anybody.
the hardest.
Yeah, because your power beam's not really that strong. So
Yeah. Like, they take a while to kill with just the beam itself, and the others, it's like either you can easily freeze them, or you can just one-shot them with plasma. Power beam is just weak in general, but makes sense for it being the first.
why are you on the edge? Okay, game, I know. I'm going. It's like you took too long in Chozo ruins. Please go over here.
So poke.
I'm sorry, game. I was doing my mop up. Next time I do a recording of this game, I'm gonna turn you off. And another elite prior.
I'm sorry, were you busy? I'm just kind of here interrupting your day. This one's just random. He's here the first time, but he doesn't trigger. It's not until after you get, I think it's power bombs, and then come back, he triggers.
Yeah.
It's not
he was
specifically
so
plasma
kidding.
that triggers it. At least I don't think.
Yeah. Now, I think this is like the latest part we went to.
Yeah, you couldn't really go any further because of X-ray.
It's like I'm getting really good with these ice beam shots today. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that one made at least more sense than the last because of the spread shot that is the Ice Buster.
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Yeah.
Chill out, guys.
Chill out, guys. Oh, yeah. I don't think that works on those guys.
I think you only just froze one of them. Like, it does work, but you didn't hit them all. This is why I just take the tunnel, but a super missile works too.
I didn't want to take the tunnel. It takes too long.
Yeah, the typical speedrunner approach. Get shot in the face. This is fine.
Like I told you before, when I played in Dread mode, I said I had my speedrunner tendency of just, just taking damage boosting. My problem is I just take damage boosting on.
You kind of can't do that in a one-shot mode.
No, that kind of bit me in the butt playing Dread mode, and I was like, yeah, I
Wait,
can't do that.
You mean to tell me there's Metroids in Metroid?
I know, shocker.
Oh.
Also, I love this because I think one of the logs in this room talk about, like, don't feed the Metroids or something, and we just open the gate so they can have food. Because they ignore Samus for a while here. It's not until all the pirates are dead where they finally focus on you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it.
I don't know what's going on with this one.
Yeah, see, look. The space bar's like, oh no! Who let Jimmy Bob out? I
don't even think you killed that one. I think it just ended its own life. It ran on the wall.
Well, I'm out of here.
That can actually happen. I don't know if you can do it in this game, but I know at least Prime 2, the Metroids can actually just kill themselves so they run into a door. Because the door just acts as a one-shot to the Metroids.
Dude, sometimes I'm like fighting these guys, and if they're near like Phazon, they just blow up.
Yeah. I think also Phazon could kill them too, if they touch it.
I think the Phazon hurts the Metroids.
Yeah, these aren't Metroids that are designed to handle Phazon. We don't see those until later.
This part always hurts my eyes. I don't know why the X-ray visor just really hurts my eyes sometimes.
I think the biggest problem I have with this game, graphically by today's standard, is I think it's now a little too zoomed in when you go back to it. So that also doesn't help after a while. You just lead to some motion sickness.
This part you need X-ray visors for. When we were here the first time, we kind of didn't have that, so we couldn't progress any further. That's why I didn't even bother.
Yeah.
So
the problem in this section actually is more the plasma beam, because if you know where the platform's on, you can still like brute force your way over. I think when I first played, I brute forced it, but then you get to a plasma door, and it's like, well, now it doesn't matter. Come back with a new beam.
Yeah, get good, scrub. There's a wall right here. The X-ray visor lied to me that there wasn't.
It's not one. It's two walls. Well, you got a lot of power bombs.
Jeez, Puzzle, why do you have to have 2 power bombs? And gotta get my X-ray visor up here to get a missile expansion that's sitting up here. There you go.
Yeah, that whole tunnel section was just for a missile. You don't need the power bombs to actually continue, at least.
Yeah.
Because power bomb grinding in this game is not great. Like, the odds of dropping power bombs from things is so low, I swear.
Dang, Phazon. Sapping my health and stuff. Not like I have, like, less than 2 energy tanks left in the game.
Yeah. Although there is a section here, it doesn't matter how many E-tanks you have, you're gonna die if you sit in it too long, because there's so much Phazon.
Yeah. I think it actually leads to a Chozo artifact, and I always thought you could do it, even when you have as many health tanks as I have. No, you can't. It'll kill you before you even try.
I think actually it is possible, just barely if you have all but the final E-tank. But it's like if you don't do it perfectly, you're dead. And that's if you're going in there with full health. It's that tight. So just wait. You literally can go get that in like 5 minutes after you first see it. Just wait the 5 minutes.
Now we're going to the bottom. Sub-level 3. And this is the door Lester was talking about.
Yeah, well, we already passed like the first one. That elevator section you can't get into until you have plasma.
Hey, that Phazon looks yummy. Can I go run? Can I go just, swim in it? I'm gonna have to get this missile tank under the big mushroom.
It's fine. This is fine.
It's fine.
It's a really bad spot for that missile tank.
Yeah. You're supposed to wait until after you're done with this section, because then, like, to jump ahead, you will be immune to Phazon damage. Or at least this Phazon. There's some later Phazon that you won't be immune to. So, selective Phazon immunity.
Now, if you're playing the NTSC GameCube version of this game, this is your first instance of running into 100 Metroids. For some reason, that this game is based off the PAL version, 100 Metroids show up in Phendrana drifts, which makes no freaking sense. Because, you know, what are Metroids weak to? Ice. So, why are they in the ice place?
Yeah, it was, I think, more of an error. I don't think that was intended. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. So, normally when you're playing this game on anything but the Wii version or the PAL version of the game, this would be the first time you run into 100 Metroids. But since you can run into them in Phendrana, in the PAL version...
Yeah, you see them earlier than you're supposed to at that point. They're not missable, it's just you kind of see them too early.
This part's kind of tricky. Gonna be perfectly honest with you. I hate doing this part all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is the timing. The swing is, like, you gotta get it in the right spot with the glider.
These mushroom platforms aren't that stable either.
Yeah.
So...
a little slippery.
Yeah, a little slippery. Hit detection. I think this is the tunnel we were talking about.
Yeah, this is the said room in question, which...
Ow.
This portion is not that bad on Phazon, but it's still deadly. There's the next section you'll see. It's like, oh yeah, it's like 5 layers deep. Just wait on that one.
Right there, when you bomb that little thing I was stopped at, and you go down there, yeah, you have to have enough energy tanks for this. And this room is so freaking dark.
Oh yeah, I always play in this room with like the thermal on because thermal visor actually makes it seeable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately though, all you get to see is red and orange.
Stupid Metroid, go away.
But I'm the game.
But I'm the namesake. You're supposed to like me. I like
the man.
I like the baby. I don't like you.
I think it's in this room. It's either this room or the other room that was very similar to this. Yeah, I think it is this one, based on how you're acting. There was a hidden piece of floor here. You can see with X-ray that can just blow up.
Yeah. This one's kind of a well-hidden one.
Yeah, I don't even think there's a scan there that says you can do that, so that might just be possible to blow up with a normal bomb, and not just a power bomb.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Either way, that's still very sneaky.
Ow.
And then you have to go all the way back around just to get back up to the glider.
Yeah. Like I said, this room is dark, so use a visor to navigate through it. Because I really think I should have used thermal. I'm starting to realize, when I recorded it, it didn't bother me. But using X-ray visor for long periods of time is starting to hurt my eyes now.
Yeah, it's the bright whites.
It's the bright whites. Yeah. Now, in here is one of the...
one of like three.
One of like 3 of these entire game, an ammo station.
Yeah, it's so funny. You find one of these pretty early on, the Chozo Ruins section. It's like, oh, maybe we'll find more of these. No, the next 2 are like at the end of the game.
Oh, might I suggest something? New players playing this, don't confuse this as a save room. Please don't.
Let me guess, personal experience.
No, I've seen another person first playing this game. They thought this was a save room, continued on to you-know-what, died, and had to redo like 30 minutes worth of work.
There's a safe room next to it, too. That makes it worse.
Yeah, there is one, but they didn't see it. I don't know how you didn't see it, but that's just...
Maybe because it's dark in here?
Yeah. Okay, I'm in the next room. Sorry.
Like, I can't even see it. I feel like you're lying to me.
I mean, after this room, there's a save room. That's what I'm on.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, thermal's better on your areas.
Yeah, and it also makes the mushrooms stand out more, too, I feel, which definitely helps.
Ow.
Yeah, no problem with this room. If you get too far away from the glider, the grapple just gives up. It doesn't have enough reach.
You can freeze it to make it easier, but...
Yeah. Yeah, if you freeze it, it would be like stuck in place for about 2 to 3 seconds, so it's enough time to grapple to him.
Me walking through Phazon without my protection on. This is fine. See, like, I always have... There we go.
That should be lined up just enough, too. Because the problem I have with this one is that it's a mushroom. Oh, yep, you fell for it. There's a mushroom there you need to land on the big one, and then it has a gap between the smaller one to jump over to the door. It's just enough of a gap for you to fly right through it when you land from the grapple.
Yeah, this part always is tricky with platforming. I hate it.
Yeah, I think they didn't need the second mushroom thing. Just make it an extended walkway.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard not to overshoot it.
Yeah, it's so easy to overshoot by accident.
And there's invisible, like, beetle or orbinauts here. Say orbeetle, that's a
Oh man, this room is dangerous.
Yeah, like they're intentionally put around the Phazon, so they knew what they were doing.
This is our first instance of flame troopers or plasma troopers. So yeah, use plasma beam on these guys. They die pretty easily. To everything, you know, plasma beam related. Just like everything dies with plasma beam.
I mean, it doesn't help for their sake that plasma beam has the heat damage that stacks on top, which is kind of ironic how they're weak to the one thing that they're made of, so let's just burn them to death too.
See, I can't use my freaking flamethrower at this range.
No way that's gonna reach. It just needed more oomph to it. Like, it needed more range. It needed not to use up 5 missiles a second. It actually needed to do damage. Then it would be alright.
Oh, I see barrier, huh?
How convenient the off switch is right next to it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a shame if I just, disengaged it.
They didn't think of that one, did they?
Yeah. Why would you put it on the outside, right outside the door where you're trying to keep it locked in?
Yeah, it's like locking your house door and then leaving the house keys in the door.
What a weird angle.
Yeah, although weird doesn't matter with Wave Buster at least.
It was too violent to see. We had to cover it up.
Trying to see if there's a scan log here, if I remember correctly. I don't think
Yeah,
there
nothing
is.
on this specific floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
there's
down here.
one right there.
That might be one of our last pirate lures, since we're like nearing the end of the Phazon Mines anyways.
Hi, Cordite. Haven't seen you in a long time. Boom. Missile take.
Yeah, use 5 missiles to get 5. Well, that's a trade.
And this right here is the save room I was mentioning. Use this, please.
Yeah, it is kind of tucked away, so it is easy to miss.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, use the save room because that was like 30 minutes of walking.
Yeah,
that one.
a lot of build up.
So, Phazon Mines kind of is sporadic with its save room, so just be careful whenever you do it. But don't get confused with an ammo station either, because an ammo station doesn't save your game; it just replenishes your ammo. I've seen that mistake happen a lot more than I'd like to admit to have seen.